one
We're
of
gonna compete.
it's who's more likely to.
Oh, we're all
And
gonna
then
get really drunk, aren't we?
And then whoever is the one most likely to has to take however many sips of how many people said, well, so like if we say who's most likely to shit her pants.
I think we know that's Cheri.
And if all three of you like raise your hand or point at me or say me, then I have to take 3 sips.
Ooh, Lord.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So how many finger points is how many sips you have to
Ooh,
take?
Yeah, and it's like I don't know how we could. It is supposed to be finger points, but
But we're all in different
it doesn't
places.
look the same when you're on there.
Because
So
that's me pointing
Oh.
at Cheri on my screen. But
What if,
it's-
yeah,
that's
like,
Cheri.
what if you did the view?
That's-
Because, like, this is Cheri, this is Carole, Andy, you're.
I don't think it. I think it is different for each of us.
I guess maybe we'll just have to say it.
That's gonna be your thing. I deem that unworthy. Hey, get that hair. It is from my mustache.
You know how to make that so that doesn't happen?
Yeah, how? You know a trick?
You just shave off that fucking mustache.
I don't know that. You've been wanting to say that every episode. We haven't even started drinking yet today.
There we go.
Yes, Andy, Vargo, and I will do anything for attention.
Yes, we will.
Good morning, sunshine. How are you?
Well, any morning that I wake up to seeing you straight out of bed is a good morning. How are you?
We're good. We're rocking the bedhead today. And I was thinking about all of the people that watch us, our fans and friends. And I wanted to make sure that they get the full Cheri and Andy experience. Like and subscribe and follow us so they don't miss anything.
Yeah, and you know what else would be so super awesome for us and for your other friends out there? Be if people would share it so that everyone else has the chance to experience this in all its glory and that, or whichever side you're on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, well, I guess we're here.
Quinton just got a pitcher of water. I saw.
Yeah,
that
I'm
how-
thirsty.
Or is that how you filter your vodka at home?
That's what I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was vodka, like made to look.
I've heard that where you can like buy really cheap vodka and run it through like a pure filter or something and then
Really?
save money.
Huh.
Hmm.
Huh.
If
All
I
right.
drank vodka, I would do that, but I don't.
Oh yeah, I got one more thing to do. I want to like, I mean, we're on right now, but I always like to share this to my regular page because we do this on the Scrutiny page. And God knows nobody's going to go over there to watch it. So
I'm looking forward to your show
Facebook
Sunday,
doesn't-
though.
Facebook doesn't like live stuff unless you
Yeah.
pay for it. So do you put it on YouTube?
after I edit and stuff, then I put it on YouTube.
Oh, I stream live on YouTube and I get so many more of my viewers will be there than on
Are you
YouTube.
still using
Or Facebook.
Are you still using StreamYard for that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give that a try.
I don't know how you.
I
Okay.
I just gave up on anybody watching live on Facebook because Facebook's like, I don't care about you anymore. So
No,
you
every
don't give
time I
us money.
post
So
any of my material or about my shows on Facebook, it actually makes me really sad.
it makes you sad.
Yeah. And I'm like, if I put it on Instagram, this would have got this many likes on Facebook.
I just reassure myself that since they didn't even see it, that it's not really a rejection because they didn't have the chance to like it.
We do okay. I'm not unhappy with the amount of views we get. All right.
Put it
What
on
am I doing?
TikTok.
Oh yeah.
Can I? No, I
Okay,
can't.
that's
I can't go
Alice.
live
There we
on mine.
are.
I will go
We're
live on
sharing.
my Facebook, but I don't think I can.
You can, if you go to Scrutiny, you can just share the post and it'll go.
Oh, I don't want anybody to know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where's your
I mean,
show
all my
tonight?
fans love you, Carol. What are you talking about?
Where's your show at tonight, Quinton?
Tonight I'm at Crocodile.
Oh, cool.
They won't
See,
book me, so the headliner had to book me. But,
Nice.
That's okay. Well,
However you get
and we can
booked.
all share what we're doing here is, so this is how I anticipate it going. We can all share what we have coming up. Then we'll play the game, and then you guys can either stay or go. That's up.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Scrutiny with Cheri and Andy. And this week, a couple more of our friends. I'm Andy Vargo, and this is
Cheri Hardman.
And today we have our special guests who are going to join us for a game and maybe to hang out a little bit more. Carole Freeman. Carole, say hello.
Hello.
And whatever else you want to say. And Quinton Jones.
what's up, everybody? Quinton Jones coming to you live from my mid-rise in downtown Seattle. Happy to be here. Happy to drink. Happy to have fun. Let's do this.
All right.
Right.
I love how everyone put their radio voice on now.
Yes, this is how we do it.
Live.
You like my mid-rise apartment. I love that.
Yeah.
Mid-rise.
All right.
Nice.
So, Andy, what do you have coming up?
You know what? That's tricky. So I have a couple gigs coming up, but they're private motivational speaking gigs, which I'm super stoked about.
Yes.
I actually had 3 people reach out to me in the last 2 days, and which has not been the norm, like, you know, where people heard of me from somebody else or whatever. So it's kind of nice to see word kind of getting out there. So that's that. And then my comedy shows that I have coming up are not until June. I got a little quiet time in May, which is fine because of the other stuff I'm working on. And I'm doing
all that other stuff. No, that's great.
Yeah, and I'm doing a middle school gig once a week for 6 weeks right now. So today was week 2, talking about change, and I'm learning a lot from the middle schoolers, and it's kind of cool when the room's quiet enough because they're actually interested in what you're saying. To me, that's like a win with middle school.
Carole, what do you got going on?
Right now I'm packing up for a move to another apartment. Well, I don't want to talk about
That's
that.
right.
I don't want to talk about that too much. I've been really annoyed. Like, my plan was to buy a house out here after a year, and then the market's just gone stupid, and I refuse to engage in the madness of $200 million over
Fair.
asking price for $100,000 1-bedroom apartment. So yeah, so I'm laying low on shows because I've been focused on that, and it's just been a kind of a shit show and a mess. Are we allowed to say S words?
You can say whatever the F you want.
The F and the S and the C. I have a show Nico's booked me on in June for his birthday. So
Fun.
What
guess I'm gonna be
date? Do you know
driving
what date that is?
June 10th. Yeah, every Seattle people drive over. I'll drive up. I don't know. I probably should fly. It's too far to drive. I don't know how I'm getting there yet. Maybe I'll just take a golf cart. That should be really fun. If he's still doing comedy, then I think, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing the
17th.
17th.
Oh, okay. The same month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it'd probably take, if we do wagon train, we could cross in the middle somewhere,
Right
right?
there you go. Yeah.
And Quinton, what's going on with you?
Oh man, so much going on with me. So for those of you that don't know, I'm based in Seattle, like I said, but I'm actually moving to New York City in June. Looking for apartments has been hell, and that can be a whole 30-minute rant out of me
I'm sure.
just on that. But on the bright side, I do have a lot of shows. Most recently, important to everyone here, I'm doing Dirty Jokes at Nate Jackson's Super Funny Club on Mother's Day, a show I'm actually really excited for, mostly because I have a lot of jokes about the trauma my mom has caused me. And I think it'll go great with that. But the other shows I'm looking forward to this month are on May 26th, I'm at Olmsted, I'm headlining. And then the next day at Rendezvous, May 27th, I'm headlining. And you can catch all this stuff if you follow me on Instagram at QKill'em. I have the links for my shows and some clips from me saying funny things.
Nice.
All right, that's great.
What do you have going on?
I did some notes.
Yeah, well, I'm producing the show at Nate's, the Dirty Jokes on Mother's Day, and so I'm excited about that. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We are we're gonna be playing the game, the Unmentionables game.
I'm so
And-
scared of that because of what
Yeah,
happened.
no, don't be. It's fun.
It's a
Everybody that's
blast.
done it, I think, has thought that it was really fun.
Okay.
And then I think we're gonna have some Mother's Day drink specials and stuff. So that'll be fun. And then after that, the only thing I really have is the Upper Left Comedy Festival. So
You're
That's-
doing it.
yeah, the 12th and the 14th. So that'll be fun. So we all have fun stuff going on. And because Quinton's on the show, that's why I wanted to bring him on so that we could promote our Mother's Day show. And I thought, what better way just to get some attention is to have a fun game.
Where's the best place for people to go to get tickets for that show?
For ease, right now, just go to sherryhardman.com.
Awesome.
You can go to Eventbrite, but right now, like just me saying it, it's easier to say sherryhardman.com rather than Eventbrite / blah, 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 you know, so yeah.
They're not on the Super Funny website?
You can go on the Super Funny website will take you to Eventbrite.
Oh,
And if you go to Eventbrite, be sure to click follow Bubble Wrap so that you know all the shows that are coming up from Cheri.
And that is a good question though, actually, Q, because I chose to do my own, instead of going through Nate's money thing, I chose to go through my own. And so
that's good.
people
Well,
that are used to going to something else, well, because somebody even asked me that, I went to Eventbrite and I'm like, yeah, that's me, it's fine. So.
It's not a
I was going on
scam.
a rant. I'm like, nope, I'll keep that.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So Cheri, what you've got a game you want us to play today?
I do. It is called what? Most likely to. So I am, I don't know if we know each other well enough to really participate in this, but I'll tell you the rules. I have a list of questions and we are all gonna, it's gonna be who is most likely to blank. And then say if the answer is, if it's something, who's most likely to have a handlebar mustache, and
You could say Andy.
I'll choose Andy.
It's good for me.
Who's most likely to get a hair in their throat while they're on a podcast?
Yeah.
I'll guess Cheri.
What kind of hair? That's what we want to know.
But anyway, we don't all have to agree. Like say two of us might say one person and one might say the other person. Well, whoever, so then that person has to take 2 sips. But like if all 3 vote for somebody, they have to take 3 sips. So it sounds more
One
complicated
gulp equal a sip,
than it
or
is. That's up to you and how drunk you want to get. Because at this point, we're really just pre-funking we don't want to like blow our wad right away, right?
It is Cinco de Mayo. I
It
do
is
have
Cinco
some
de
nice
Mayo.
tequila here.
All right.
nice.
Okay. Out of the 4 of us, who is the most likely to eat something off the ground?
Cheri.
As long as it's been on the ground.
That's an important question.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
And are we allowed to vote for ourselves?
And is
Yeah,
it a
yeah.
dry? Is it a
I think
dry
we
should.
food or
If I'm cooking and it falls on the ground, you got 5 seconds.
I'm saying
yeah.
quit.
also is it a dry food or a moist food?
Oh,
man.
that's important too.
Man.
Bacon, pepperoni or something like that. I would totally eat it off the ground.
You know,
Dry
it sounds
food.
like
I
we're
mean-
all trying to justify the food. I think we should just do a ceremonious all 4
Everyone, yeah.
to get started.
All right, we'll do that.
Cheers, everybody.
Do we take 4 sips or just 1?
Oh, gee,
Oh.
just one. You can have 4.
We each got one vote for ourselves,
There you go.
Okay.
except maybe not Cheri. I don't know.
No, well, because I haven't decided if we're allowed to vote for ourselves or not.
Oh, okay.
Let's see if the actual rules tell us. No, they don't. So we can do it however we
All right,
want.
let's do it.
All right.
If you want to drink more, vote for yourself. If not, you either get 3 votes or 4.
All right. Who is most likely to break a world record?
Cheri.
Probably. I was gonna say Andy with some kind of like twirling his mustache the most times, or like
I'm going to say
Mentioning
Andy
awkward.
because he likes like publicity stunt type stuff, so he might come up with something that.
I was gonna say Cheri because she's always like tallying things and trying to get to some sort of number.
Or it's like I feel like I don't know. It could be something random, like most scooter miles by a comedian.
Oh my God. Cheri might already have it.
At least you didn't say
So-
fattest comedian.
I
so
gotta do
that-
two. Cheri's gotta do two.
Why
Two
do you
votes,
do two?
three
Oh, you
votes,
do?
3 votes Andy, 1 vote Cheri. That's what that was, right?
Oh, I gotta do three.
I didn't
No,
vote
Quinton
Andy, I voted
said
Cheri.
me.
It's 2 and 2.
It's 2 and 2.
Yeah, I thought it was 2 and 2. Well, I just did next one. Oh well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right.
Bump,
Who's
bump.
who's most likely to become a millionaire?
Quinton.
Wasn't Quinton already a millionaire before he quit?
Why do
Microsoft?
people think that? I
He's
appreciate
going to
it.
New
I will,
York, so
I will take the good
he's
slander.
gonna need $1 million just for a studio apartment. So
Oh,
I was
That's not
gonna say
wrong.
you're very frugal, and usually frugal people have a lot of money because they're smart and they don't waste it on frivolous stuff. So
Are you voting for
I'm
Quinton
frugal,
too?
not broke.
yeah, you got 2 votes, Quinton.
Wait, Cheri, who would you say?
I would say Andy, just because
oh,
I know what all his dreams and stuff are.
So
So
it's 2 for me, gladly.
one,
I gotta be in the spirit. So I'm gonna take one shot for the people.
Okay.
Y'all appreciate this shot.
A shot of water.
Oh no.
just forget the game and just drink.
Out the bottle, out the bottle.
I know. I was like, oops, I almost drank.
There we go.
Cheers.
Mm.
Cheers to you, rich MFers.
It tastes like college. Mm. Oh wait. Oh y'all too. I'm gonna be drunk in my show tonight. All right.
All right, who is most likely to spend all their money on something stupid?
Cheri.
Cheri.
Cheri seems like the easiest answer. But Andy, I think you got some let it ride in you.
I'm trying to look around, see what I bought lately.
I think you're right, Quinton. Andy would buy some like Santa suit with "Own Your Awkward" on it or something, or
Yeah,
like
that's
a
what I
kilt
would
or
like.
a
Andy.
golf cart with "Own Your Awkward" or
Because everyone's saying Cheri because she goes to Vegas often, but she
Right.
does Vegas right. She gets like the promotions, but I'm like, Andy.
And I like, what do I buy that's stupid? Like,
all right, you changed my mind. We're all voting for Andy.
Okay.
But who did Andy vote for?
I voted for Cheri.
Oh, okay, so Cheri has to drink 1 and then Andy gets 3.
Oh, is that how it works? Okay.
I
Right?
like
Is
this
that-
group
or is it-
because if this
Here we
was a
go.
different group of people, everyone would have voted me. So that's the great part.
That's we need to get to know you better, is what you're saying.
I know I need to get more Quinton stories.
Gotta open it up. I start a
Okay.
podcast. You can learn about all that stuff. No.
Nice.
All right. This is a tough one. Oh, I don't know. Who's most likely to have a threesome?
Oh, is this all of us?
I know.
Wait, like who would be most willing to, or who's most likely to be able to?
Who's most likely to say tonight have a threesome?
I'm gonna get canceled for this, but I'm sorry, Andy. I've heard your material, and you are part of the LGBTQIA community, which I've heard.
They have some
seen.
reputations.
No, not a rep. I've seen. I've
Wait, have you
seen
seen-
threesomes come out of thin air. So
Quinton, are you saying that engaging in threesomes is inclusive? It like means you're in that community?
I'm saying that
I don't know what letter
in the
that
world
is.
today, Cinco de Mayo, more gay people will have threesomes than straight people.
So are you saying that now it should be LGBTQIIS for swingers plus, or O for orgies
There should be a number. The plus isn't for the
plus 3
communities. It's not for identities. It's plus
For
other
anything.
people.
plus plus menage a trois?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, Andy.
That's okay. I'm gonna say Carole, just because
Well, I think
Andy knows.
I could easily vote for any of you, but I'm just going to say Carole is busy worrying about packing. Andy's going somewhere later.
Oh,
So
tonight.
Quinton, I don't know. I think Andy could get one easier than you could, so I would say Andy.
That's what I'm saying. I would say yes to it, but
But I want you all to know that if I wasn't married, it would be me. Okay.
Yeah,
All right, I got one.
I judged your husband more than you. I'm like, I don't think Mr. Hardman, but
okay. I'm gonna have to refill my drink here.
we're all kinky fuckers.
Who is most likely to join a cult?
Mm.
I mean,
Is
isn't
Andy
comedy-
just everything? Comedy cult.
I feel like
Yeah, I was like, I
comedy
kind of think we're all already in one. I think we all might have
Yeah.
to take a drink on that one.
I already took mine, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. That one's too hard. I don't know.
That's a hard one.
Maybe Andy, but it'd be a really fun, goofy cult.
I'm gonna try and pick one that I wouldn't say is Andy.
See, you two know each other too well. That's the problem.
Uh-huh.
That's a good point. That makes it hard because it's like if you play like Cards Against Humanity and you're the only one in the group that doesn't know everybody else and they're all doing really well because they know each
Right.
other. It's like you try to keep blaming it on getting back.
Who's most likely to sleep with their ex?
Quinton?
I'm gonna say Quinton.
I will go with that. Because
Eddie, you just don't want to drink, but
I know I have it in my hand.
This is a true story. I went back to Michigan last week and I definitely drunk texted my ex. She was not happy about that. But
Aw.
But you tried.
drunk me is definitely willing to spin the block, aka sleep with an ex.
Well, that's why you keep all those numbers in your phone, right?
Did you call it spinning the block?
Yeah, that's is that a black thing? Or a black Twitter thing? Spin the block means you like double back to someone you slept with before.
Oh, like you go around the block.
Oh.
Okay. Well, and I am really bad with cultural references, so it doesn't matter what it's attributed to. I'm really bad.
Well, take that home with you. We're already
Spin the
home.
block.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Spin the block means to double back on someone you slept with before or dated.
Okay.
All right. You guys ready for another one? Who is most likely to get over drunk at, wait a minute. Let me look at that exactly, see what it said. I forgot already. At pre-drinks.
At pre-drinks.
Yeah.
I thought you were supposed to pick one that wasn't Andy.
Like if you're pre-funky,
I know.
who's
I was
gonna
like,
get the most drunk? Well, they're all Andy, okay? They're all Andy.
No,
Andy, just get the
no.
bottle
I'm
out
gonna
and go
vote
like
Carole because I've seen the damage she can do waiting at an open mic.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
No,
I
I
did
don't
do
think
that.
so. I've been drunk with both of them and he gets weird way earlier than anybody else.
Yeah, weird. Not just drunk. She switched it from drunk to weird.
I'm trying to say, I tried to save you, Andy. I did.
That's okay. I'm voting
Carole
Carole.
doesn't get enough drinks. I'm just vote her in spite. I don't
I'm
care.
voting
It
Carole. Yeah.
could be a vasectomy. It's still gonna be Carole.
Okay. So I'll drink one.
Per drink, he's just saying I can handle my liquor better is what he's saying, Andy.
All right, let's do this one. This one will help. Who is most likely to become an influencer?
Oh, Carole. Yeah.
Carole.
Mhm. Carole.
Thanks, guys.
Make sure y'all follow Keto Carole on Instagram, Facebook,
Right.
YouTube.
Got your
OnlyFans.
keto chats.
I know I didn't mention it up top. I forgot to mention my podcast. The
I-
only reason I'm here today is because I didn't
You didn't
have an episode planned
Yeah,
today.
you
So,
usually have it.
but normally, I don't want to take away from Scrutiny, but
No, you do you. We're just
go watch past episodes, transcriptions, videos on my website, ketocarol.com.
Well, and
Carol is spelled the very fancy French spelling with an E on the end. Don't forget that.
Carole.
also
Carole.
the question was who's most likely to become an influencer, and I kind of thought you already are. So
Oh,
just saying.
working on it.
All right. Who is most likely to sleep with a friend's family member?
A friend's family.
Your
member,
marriage is saving you for this one, Cheri. So
right?
I say
I'm going
Quinton.
Carole.
I mean, Andy too. Since I can't vote for myself, I'm voting for Andy. So
Okay, I'm voting for Carole. So I'll
I
drink
voted for
then.
Quinton, so you guys all drink.
Okay.
Let's see, look
I'm
at
like,
how.
you're not.
I'm trying to figure out who lives on that block that Quentin's going around. And so if there's any
Oh.
family members or friends, you might have to see them on the way.
but
Hey,
also
sometimes.
this show's called Scrutiny, but actually I think none of us have any scrutiny, right?
Right.
Well, we're scrutinizing things.
We're scrutinizing each other. Okay.
Who is most likely to keep a secret?
I'm terrible at that.
I'm gonna guess Quentin.
I was like, I can't vote myself, but
I would say
Are you
Quentin.
good at secrets?
I'm a
You can win
lockbox.
you can win my vote if you're.
No, I'm definitely like I'm a lockbox.
Oh,
I'm gonna
I'll
say
put-
Andy because he keeps my secrets.
Oh,
Oh, did you think I didn't tell anybody that?
No, I've definitely
Okay, I gotta take a drink then.
I've definitely like looked people in the face and like were nice to them right before I knew my friend was gonna break up with him.
Oh.
Really?
I'm like, you got a week, girl. But
Who's most likely to marry someone they just met?
Can it be nobody?
yeah.
I'm gonna say Carole.
yeah. Cheri knows
Yeah, I
me
was just
enough.
like most likely I would. If anything, I'd have to guess Carole.
I
Are you that much of a
mean,
hopeless romantic, Carol?
I have a lot of restraint. I developed a lot of restraint as I've gotten older, but Cheri's witnessed some things where I'm like, and he just looked at me and talked to me, and oh my god, I gave him my phone number, even though I
think,
knew
yeah.
he was bad news.
I think you would be the most likely to let down inhibitions and be like, this feels good.
Yeah. Oh, he. I mean, it's been a few months since he'd been out of prison. It's okay.
Carol, you seem like you would go for my toxic line. Hey, we grown, so whatever you feel is right is what we should be doing. That's the line that works. We grown, girl.
All right, did you drink those?
Oh, how many were there?
I
You
think
look
all
looking.
all three of us.
3. Okay.
Who's most likely to go a week without a shower?
I would say Cheri. only because I know it's a process.
I was thinking that. Yeah, I'm like, if it's not worth it,
Dirty.
So all this and the one thing that you guys are gonna pick me for is being dirty.
I picked
it's
you for
not
other things.
dirty.
Well, I would say maybe only. I of course I never go a week, but I do try to wash my hair as little as possible because I don't want it to fade.
I've gone camping and not showered for that length of time, or hike camping and stuff.
I'm still saying Cheri. I can go like 2 days, but
Are
then
you guys trying to tell me that I stink? Is that what it is? Because
No.
I don't.
Well, we
You
were in
gotta
that
pick
Denny's.
somebody.
We were in that Denny's. and I
I'm just
was
trying to pick. I'm trying to pick myself, so I don't.
try to spread the drinks around.
Carol's volunteering her like hiking.
Yeah,
excuse.
I tribute.
Because
You're
she
supposed to
doesn't
let
she
you
doesn't want to be mean.
Jumping in the pool every day doesn't count as a shower, so
Right.
Who's most likely to be late for everything?
I just want to say, if you vote for me, that's racism. I just want to.
Way to just
That
throw
is
that out there.
why I am voting for you.
Well, I can't vote for Cheri because she's an early nerd.
that
I don't-
sounds like Quinton just didn't
I know.
like. He's admitting he is, but he also says we can't use.
Oh, I'm
gonna
terrible.
vote for Quentin, but I feel like I have to now because I have not experienced Carole being late, and Cheri's never. She's always like 4 hours early.
No, I'm bad.
All right, it's Quentin.
No,
He said
so
it.
if I have to go,
I
if I have to go to Tacoma, I'm on time. But
That's fair.
if I'm in Seattle, I'm like, okay, wait, show starts at 8, and I'll get there like 8:15. I'm like, I'm not up yet, and like I've literally had to like take my coat off and get on stage.
Yeah. It's always harder the closer it is.
And the closer was like, oh, I can get right there, and then the
Yeah.
bus don't come, and then,
Right.
but like, yeah.
All right.
All right, well, drink up.
You
Be on
get to
time for
drink.
Tacoma. You got to leave the day before.
Right.
But I'm at the mercy of the bus schedule. That's why I'm always on time.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
All right. Who is most likely to have their own reality show?
Cheri, I can actually see you having one.
Yeah, I think Cheri wants
Yeah,
that.
my gut instinct was to say Cheri.
You have a lot to say. You have a lot of like people legitimately are invested in like your Facebook statuses. Like I could see a camera crew following you, like especially with Kami, with your son, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
You can call it.
that's-
You can
That's
call
good
it.
TV.
Yeah, you could call it bitch of the day.
I don't know. I was going to say Carole, but I'll take my 1, 2, 3 drinks.
Nobody wants to watch somebody
You
eat
can
a
still
steak.
vote for
I mean, I've
somebody
got-
when they have to drink.
I've gone the streets with Cheri in Vegas, and she's getting so much attention. Everybody talking to her, wanting a photo
Mhm.
with her.
Yeah.
No, Cheri, just on a side note, we got to do Vegas and do some shows in Vegas one of these days. We have to.
Okay.
We
Also,
gotta do Vegas. We gotta gamble and get drunk together. We gotta do it.
All right. I'm ready. Let's go.
Also, Cheri like watches the reality shows like you wouldn't believe. So she's like ready. She's been studying for it like this whole time.
Who's most likely to get thrown out of the club?
Carole,
Yeah, I was thinking Carole. I don't know why.
What? I've never, only
No,
once.
I say Quinton.
Ooh. Okay, so there's one for each of you guys. 2 for Carole, 1 for Quinton. Carole didn't vote.
I've only been thrown out of one club, and that's because I was drinking.
Well,
underage.
I don't know Quinton enough to know if he would get kicked out or not, and I don't think Cheri or Andy, so I'm not sure.
I could see Andy getting kicked out.
I've only been kicked out once.
Actually, you're right. You're right. Now that I think about it, he gets a
Think
little
about that
handsy
night in Vegas when he
sometimes.
came home with a different shirt on.
Yes. Oh my God. And like he really likes to feel out the muscles on the cute guys in the bar. So you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay. And you're
I
right.
should change. I changed my answer to Andy.
Oh my
I
god.
already drank, but it's okay.
That's okay. You got a freebie.
Ain't no problem.
Okay.
Who's most likely to get? Who's most likely to get caught having sex in public? Carole.
I was gonna say, and I gotta vote for Andy. We can't vote for ourselves, right, Andy?
I'll drink.
And I'm like Andy or Carole.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
vote
say
Carole.
I'm gonna say Andy trying to have sex in public. Trying to get somebody to have sex with him in public is what Andy would get caught for.
I will say I do have an in public kink, but I'm very good about like not getting caught.
Ah, now it comes out.
It would be me if I could talk my husband into it.
That's
But
what I was gonna say.
That
when you-
has- no,
my
that is
first
not-
answer, my initial
Is
instinct
there-
was Cheri, except for the marriage things, like Quinton says.
Is there a statute of limitations on admitting things on live streams about?
What?
about what?
I'm like, I was just, I was gonna say a location, but I just don't know what kind of statute of limitations there are. If you admit something, can they
Oh,
come
like-
and arrest you in another
I
state?
mean, this is
for-
all a comedy podcast, so it's
It's
a joke.
theoretical.
Yeah, it's not real stories. This is all like
Theoretically,
Just telling
embellished for
jokes.
fun.
right?
Theoretically, what's the McMenamins Elks
Oh,
something?
Tacoma? Yeah.
It's
the
McMenamins.
Lodge.
Yeah, what the name of that place? There's some interesting little like the stairs with
Nooks
the
and
chairs,
crannies, yeah.
like the different
Uh-huh.
landing, different landings with the chairs. That may be an interesting place in public to,
Wow.
I will
engage
say
in
one thing
something.
I like to do, especially if a person I'm dating has like big titties. I'm like, I kind of like to like suck one titty in public, like say, especially in like in the club or a booth, just like I keep the titty covered. It's just me and the titty. But
Like breastfeeding.
This is why
Yeah,
Facebook.
exactly.
This is why
I wonder
Facebook.
if
won't
anyone's
do
had
anything.
sex in the breastfeeding booths at the airport.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
I
sure.
didn't know I had those.
Yeah. Oh, they definitely have. I know they're all over in Seattle.
Because Andy can't see boobs. Like it says breastfeeding station. It's just a blurry pixelated area in the airport
Yeah.
is what Andy sees.
If
Yeah.
if Andy sucked a woman's boob, he'd be like, "Why is there no hair on it?"
You guys will be surprised at how much Andy really likes boobs.
I do like it, especially Cheri.
Is that why he's your friend?
Mhm. To gravitate towards
Now we
that.
know.
Who's most likely to spend hours in a YouTube conspiracy theory hole?
Oh, I would do that.
She's like, I volunteer.
Yeah.
I was gonna volunteer, but now I vote Carol.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cheri.
Since we can't vote for ourselves, I'll vote for Quinton then. So it's fair.
All right, and I'll vote for Carol, so Carol drink.
Drink couple. Quentin's
I have lost too many hours of my life in the comment section.
What can we share? Like, what's one of the ones you recently remember going down?
Yeah.
Like, since it seems like all of us are into that. I've done like 9/11 ones, pyramids. I think those are top of mind. I can't remember any other.
Have you
I think
watched?
one, huh?
Or go ahead, Quinn.
I was like, one that comes to the top of my head is that Denver airport is an Illuminati doomsday bunker.
Oh yeah, because
Oh.
like it's built all below it. I've heard
Yeah,
about that.
because it came in like what, like $1 billion over budget, something crazy like
Yeah.
that.
But it's hiding the whole thing underneath.
And then there's like this video so basically there was like an announcement. It was like the devil, like it is top. Like I forgot what it said, but there was like a devil voice that came over the speaker.
hmm
But that's when I lost way too much time on. And yeah, that's the first one that comes to my head. I spent like way too much time on that.
Well, interesting show to listen to podcast wise is I don't know if you guys have listened to Down the Rabbit Hole. It's a show Brandon Valentine does, where they pick a different topic each time and they go down the rabbit hole of the conspiracy. It's pretty fun.
Stay hydrated, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's most likely to become prime minister?
Well, we'd have to be
It ain't me.
first.
Cheri.
Yes, Cheri. I vote you.
Is there a gender bias
Actually,
on prime
wait.
minister?
I'm gonna vote Carol because I could see Carol meeting a man from England, moving there, and then later becoming the keto prime minister.
Isn't prime minister in Canada?
It could be England or Canada, but I could see you finding somebody in another part of the world where they have prime ministers.
I'm gonna look that up. Countries with prime minister.
So Carole Freeman is let's see if I can find her again. Some kind of all that comes up as me. Is some kind of a politician. Let's see.
Oh, really?
Let's see if I can find.
There's a lot of prime. Japan has a prime
Carole
minister.
Freeman is the former member of House of Commons of Canada. Same spelling. She's the one that gets the Wikipedia page. I don't. Lawyer and politician in Quebec.
You need the thing that
Yeah.
says, if you're looking for keto, Carol, click here. Well, that's fun.
She's a member of Parliament.
Oh, no internet rabbit hole. I'm back.
All right, this one's really easy.
Oh, I was supposed to drink, was I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, fill your cup up, lady.
Yeah, you're
I
gonna
gotta
need
get
it
up
for this next one,
Oh boy.
I think. She's gonna need it.
Meanwhile, while Carol fills her drink. So when are you moving to New York, Quentin?
I moved to New York May 28th.
Oh, that's not far.
So the two shows I talked about, 26 at Olmsted, 27 at Rendezvous.
And then
I
you're,
fly out the very next day.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So
Nice.
I got some good connections out there. I think I can do well, but right now it's just finding a place to rest my head.
Right?
Huh.
That's awesome.
Well,
Apparently I have a high credit score. I keep getting rejected even though my credit's super high, but
Mhm.
I have delinquent payments on things that I morally won't pay for.
Oh, that's fair. I get it. I have an ex-wife. Ooh,
all right.
All right, I back up. So
Who's most likely to go on Love Island?
No, that is definitely Carol.
Quinton. Quinton.
No,
I
it's
don't have the body for Love Island.
Me either.
I started to drink and it's like I'm like, it's Carole. No.
I know, I want to cheer them. I'm just like,
Cheers to
cheers,
me.
Carole.
How much have you drink? Yeah, it's Carole. I mean, oh, no, I'm not Carole.
Here's a fun fact about a reality show. So one of my neighbors that lives here is leaving in a week or so. He's going to be the star of a show that's being filmed in Morocco. I haven't been given any DNA document to sign, so I can tell you all about what he's told me. So it's going to be one of those where he's the male character and they have a bunch of women, and they haven't actually told him the real concept of it though. So I keep teasing him about maybe it's going to be something where they just bring in all these like women that are against his type or something. So he's this guy that's extra frugal and does coupons for everything and knows where all the free food is in town. And so they're coming on Friday to do pre-roll. So Friday and Saturday, they're doing pre-roll here where we live. And
Wow.
and I told him, I said, I want to name the show and I want royalties because I think they should call it the Coupon Casanova. And so he's going to be in Morocco for 2 to 4 weeks filming the show. And maybe it'll be released sometime next year on Lifetime or something like that. So
Well,
I know somebody that soon thinks he will be famous.
Cool. I want to show you guys something on here.
no one wants to see.
On our page live, it says where I typed in Happy Cinco de Mayo. They
Mhm.
translated it. It says Happy 5 of May. And then
Yeah.
underneath it says, rate this translation.
5 of May literally is a translation, but not.
That's funny.
All right. Who's most likely to have a wardrobe malfunction?
Cheri.
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 I feel like I've seen a wardrobe malfunction.
Probably.
I have definitely seen a beanbag malfunction. I think
A
that
be-
counts.
A beanbag
Beanbag.
malfunction?
I wear those bean bags under my bra sometimes.
Oh,
And then
okay.
sometimes one of them will just flop out under my boob.
I was
Why
like,
do
the
you
other-
have bean bags under your bra?
They're like the sweat absorbers that you use like when you're playing like disc golf or something. And they help just push them up a little bit and then they absorb the sweat.
I
They're
like how you say disc golf because like we all go play disc golf and that's
well, you know what disc golf is, right? Your hands get sweaty. So yeah.
I thought
But-
that Jamie was wearing beanbags in his pants.
no.
Does that really help?
The beanbags in your pants? No.
Hasn't got him a man yet.
Nothing.
I mean, this might be a tangent, but I just feel like no one has ever slept with me because of my print or bulge.
Well, I feel like it's misleading. Like I've seen the advertisements for like
Like your wait a minute, like your what?
So wait, so it comes like so.
I thought you
It
were
all
gonna
comes
stand
back
up.
like guys send dick pictures because they think that will make women or men. Well, they'll probably it might make. Will it make it? If you get a nice dick picture, will it make you? Will it motivate you to sleep with a guy,
No.
Andy?
No.
Okay.
He
That's
wanted
my
to
point,
sleep
but
with him
like-
anyways, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, but that's my point. I'm like, no one has ever sent a dick picture and someone's like, oh, now I'm gonna do it.
I wasn't going to, but look at that.
Yeah.
Right?
Look at that. So it's the same thing, like stuffing your pants, like that hasn't been the reason someone has like, oh, now I'm gonna sleep with you.
Yeah.
That's
If
No,
what.
anything-
wait. I'm a child of the 70s. And I want you to like go back to the 70s and look at the rock stars of the day. They wore skin tight pants with no underwear. You could see every vein on their dick. And you believe me, we were attracted to that. Yes. So that has happened.
But it
Yeah,
had nothing
if
to
you-
do with them rocking the stage.
Yeah, you don't.
I think it comes
as a
down to
woman, you don't want to see the naked photo, but you want the fantasy of like it's kind of like
You want to fill in the blank.
skin tight top on a woman. You're like, oh, that's sexy.
I can definitely attest to like I've seen like someone in yoga pants and like all that, and then when I seen them with nothing, I was like, oh, like it's
Yeah,
not
and-
what I thought it was.
And if anything, I think it pushes it the other way. Like if you're on the fence with somebody and then it's like a bad pick. Like sometimes people like send a pic and I'm like, I can't deal with someone who can't market themselves better than that. If you can't get the right angle, like come on, if you're that bad at marketing, this is not gonna work.
If you don't know where the light is in your photo, like,
Right?
what are we doing here?
Yeah. It's like when you see those real estate pictures and they don't clean the living room, they just take a picture and it's like Why didn't they at least do the dishes before they posted it on the page? It's like, maintain. Anyway.
All right, who's most likely to marry a celebrity?
Oh.
Well, Sherry's married, so she gets excluded.
That's
Quentin's going to
true.
New York, so I'm going to vote for him.
Yeah, let's go Quinton.
More likely run into a
appreciate
celebrity than.
With that said, Chloe Bailey, I'm here for you. I am ready.
Get the plug in. Although I do have to say, a side note on Cheri, Dave's doing very well with disc golf, so I could see her becoming married to a
He did
celebrity.
win the tournament the other day. I would if
okay.
I would pick Carole. I would. Yeah,
I don't know why I'm drinking. I just wanted to drink, apparently.
I know.
No, I definitely caught myself drinking. There wasn't even a question.
Oh yeah, me too.
This is why I'm the most likely to get pre-funked too soon.
Pre-drunk.
Who is most likely to have an affair?
Well,
Well, we have to be married first, so
you.
Not
Sherry.
necessarily.
Okay. Well.
If the person you're with is married, that's an affair.
Oh.
Really? Oh.
Not if it's open.
So Carol.
Hmm.
Quinton.
He's like,
You're like, you're not married, but someone's wife.
Yeah. I have low standards a lot of ways, but I draw the line at if it's not a consensual thing in all angles, then I'll stay away from that.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like,
But if it's consensual, it's not an affair. So affairs by definition is non-consensual
Deception.
secret. Yeah.
nobody
This is-
gets to
this
drink on
is-
that one. Maybe we all have morals. Come on.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's not it. All right.
Quentin says so. Okay,
She
Quentin.
took those vows, not me.
Quentin, then it's Quentin.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm drinking.
Who's most likely to commit a crime?
Again, I'd like to.
We're talking about
If you
You're
say
talking
me,
about stealing someone's heart.
is it crime like a crime is like driving in the car? I don't drive in the carpool lane, but like going over 5 over the speed limit, 10 over the speed limit, 20. I mean, Arizona here.
Yeah, everyone's committed a crime.
Are we talking
I
going to
love how
jail
few-
crime or?
I love how few
Yeah,
cops
we're
are.
talking going to jail crime.
Okay.
One of us has to be more likely.
20 over is a felony. So excessive speed. I found out after I allegedly did that.
Oh, now you're just telling
Yeah.
on yourself, Carol.
It was like
I think it's
21.
gonna be Carole then. I would guess Cheri too, because I just feel like she sometimes wants to push the limits, but
I
What'd
did.
I
I
do?
did end up on
I don't know.
last night on TikTok. I ended up on prison cooking TikTok. There was some lady on
wow.
there that was showing us how to make
yeah, when I
We should make a
prison
toilet-
fried
toilet
pickles
wine.
in a paper bag. I was just
when I
like,
first got on TikTok, somebody said, which TikTok are you on? I'm like, what do you mean which TikTok? I'm on the TikTok. Like,
oh no,
No,
you like,
so people
like-
don't realize how like niche.
get like lesbian laundry TikTok, or you get
I
like
love lesbian laundry TikTok.
oh my god,
Right?
see, that's one I have not seen. I didn't know that was a thing.
Lesbian laundry TikTok, lesbian laundry TikTok, lesbian laundry
It's-
TikTok.
Quentin, it's
Apparently
not
I'm
as
on-
exciting as you think.
Apparently, I'm on UPS drivers TikTok.
Oh,
Oh, you have UPS drivers on yours?
Yeah, they're delivering packages left and right, and everyone else with their shirt comes on.
oh,
Yeah, all I get, it's not as funny as y'all, is wrestling and Power Ranger nerd stuff. I get
Power
that.
Rangers.
That's fun.
I get a lot of also like rescue animals TikTok.
Okay.
You know, the sad stories, they almost died and then somebody took care of them.
I
Oh, and I
absolutely-
get the girls who have OnlyFans TikTok. Definitely get those.
I don't get those.
That checks out. That checks
I
out.
get lots of lesbians though, so I
There's
don't
women
know.
on TikTok? Did
What?
you say there's women on TikTok?
I think so. Who's most likely to get a terrible tattoo?
Hmm.
I want to guess Carole, but I don't know.
I don't have any yet, but
I don't have any either.
I almost. So I think his name is Josh Jones. I want to say he originally was from Seattle. First few months that I was living down here in Phoenix, he was out at this open mic and he was just going down in the ditch and giving tattoos to whoever wanted one. And I almost got one just because it was like, it's free and I'm
It's
here.
Carole. It's definitely
Yeah,
Carole.
definitely Carole.
Wait, I was
I
gonna
was like,
bring-
I'll do a little heart right here. And then didn't.
I have a terrible tattoo, but I got it many years ago. So
I don't have any tattoos. Do you have any tattoos, Quentin?
Oh, I should
Oh,
drink.
I got 6.
Okay.
I got are we doing tattoo tours or am I just answering?
go ahead.
I'll show you the ones I don't have to remove clothing for. So
Never
That's a
mind then.
teaser.
Never
That's a
mind.
teaser.
I'll take my shirt off. I don't care. Hold on. So I got, because I'm a huge Power Ranger fan, I have one of the Power Rangers.
That's
And then on my wrist, I look at them before I get on stage. It says, I am limitless. And then I bomb. No.
No limit to your bombing.
And then I have University of Michigan logo, and it says legacy, and all the years of people in my family who graduated from University of
Oh, that's
Michigan.
cool.
That's cool.
And I said I'll take my shirt off, so I will.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
we have to pay
here,
extra for this now.
this is blur this out, but right here is my favorite Bible verse in cursive. You can't tell, but it's in cursive. That's my favorite Bible verse.
Nice.
Huh.
Luke 6, chapter 37.
All those are good. None of those are bad tattoos.
Every day I'm like, ooh, I should just get a bad tattoo, and then I can't. Then I see how much a bad tattoo costs. I'm like, no.
Yeah, not worth it.
I think I've seen the worst idea for a tattoo. A guy I was dating when his story was that when he was 15, he wanted to get an FU tattoo for his parents. And so he wanted to get it in a place that they could never see it. So he wore boxers. And so he decided he would get it on the inner thigh, like upper inner thigh. And 15 years old, he just flipped through the books and he's like, yeah, that looks cool. And a 42-year-old man later on in an area that never sees the sun, that tattoo to this day looks like he just got it last week. And it's a Woody Woodpecker.
No. No, I like just seeing just people who got like a bunch of tattoos and they're in like high school, like got sleeved up in high school, and they're like, this art is terrible.
Mm.
You know, I like and appreciate tattoos. The ones that I am less excited about are when people have like their arm or their tattoos that is so random that it looks like the back of one of those like minivans where kids put stickers all over it. It's like
Adam Levine.
like there's thought behind it. Like, yeah.
That's
saying
why
like
that's
Adam
why I get
Levine.
hesitant, because I'm like, for this arm, I'm like, I can just leave it like this. But
Mhm.
then after that, I don't want my arm to just look like a bunch of stickers on the back of a laptop.
Right. Yeah. Like it's nice when it's like a theme or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, we should probably do a couple more. We've been at this for like an hour
Oh
already.
yeah, we're gonna have to go.
Refill time.
My screen froze. I think Cheri stopped talking or something.
No,
Screen froze. Oh, there she is.
There.
I'm trying to pick one.
I'm just kidding.
Who's most likely to fake their own death?
Quinton.
Cheri's already drinking.
And he's gonna fake his death so he can have like a rebirth, right? Like, oh, he died, and then everybody's gonna be sad, and then at his own funeral, he'd come out like, I'm back bigger than ever.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe.
No.
I was thinking maybe Cheri would. So
Yeah, I
she
was thinking
like,
Cheri.
she would track what everybody said about her, and she'd be like, "Well, you know."
I think Quinton would do it to get away from a woman. That if she like,
Do I give off I attract crazy woman energy? Because that's not wrong.
You guys each get two.
That's not wrong.
In the block again.
I did say it would be dope. Like, say if I were like old, like I want to be like an old comic, and then I want to like live stream myself like on like I'm going to die, but I would want to like fake die before I actually die on like Instagram or whatever they have.
That's
And then I'm like, hey, Kate, when and I'll even tell the nurse like, hey, unplug it when I go like, and it's like, and then I would like fake sleep I'll be like fake dead for like 2 minutes. I want them to put the cover over me and shit. and like the camera's still going. And I'm like, psych, nah, bitches, I'm still here.
Yep, we called it. We called it.
I would definitely do that. Oh,
Somebody spent a lot of time thinking about that.
Right.
I spent way like that.
Definitely.
That's how I want to go. And then I want to die like 2 days later. But like I want to fake my death at like 84.
Oh,
That would be
84.
on my, like
Fake
on
it,
live.
and then
That'd
when
be,
you
like,
really-
hilarious to me.
when you really die, they won't believe you really died then.
Yeah,
Right.
then like, no, I'll be like Tupac. He ain't dead for real.
You know
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
I wanted to do? I wanted to record a YouTube video that was basically saying, hey, if you're seeing this, I'm gone. You know, here's some thoughts. But then I would have it set to like a week from now. So I'd always have it set to auto post a week out. But I thought, well, what if I like lose my password or something and then it posts? And then it's basically telling everybody that they're seeing this video because I'm dead. But
Yeah, you have to keep updating it.
yeah, you got to keep going and moving it out a week. And then that way you know that if you see it, you're actually dead. But
I drink for that one. I'm gonna drink anyway. Cause
yeah, you got to drink. You got a couple drinks. Cheri's got a couple drinks too.
Okay, we got one left. I think one question left.
Okay.
Only
Who-
one.
Who is likely to
Cheri.
poison people with their terrible cooking? Accidentally poison people.
Yeah,
I'm a great cook. It can't be me.
it can't be Carole. I don't know about.
I've never eaten any of y'all's cooking, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Actually,
have
a
any
very good
information.
cook.
I'm a good cook too.
So
Is it
Andy.
Andy?
So I have no claims on my cooking.
Although I will say, one of our cats does climb up on the counter a lot, so maybe that might kill somebody.
I'm allergic to cats.
I say they deserve to die if they don't have a weak digestive system, right? So
Yeah.
But no, I can cook. And
So is it Andy?
visually, I do cook.
Andy's drinking us out of this. Chug, 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 chug.
Go, take it to the head. Go.
All right.
All right. Well, happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Thank you for coming on,
Thanks for
playing
playing
with us. It went by so fast.
Yeah. For
Maybe
more,
so
we'll
fun,
see you
Cheri.
on Sunday.
I think for more fun and games, go to Dirty Jokes on Sunday.
Yeah, and I will tag you guys in this. So,
No, this was fun.
all right.
It's a blast.
There's no hanging after. No.
I know. Is there the post hang? Because Andy's already
We
drinking the
can.
pre-hang.
Yeah. I just got to cut this off like at an hour. Otherwise, I can't put it on Insta. So,
Mm.
Ah.
all right. Bye.